In my last video, I was gonna start off with a poem. Instead, I skipped the poem and I went ahead and I addressed the problem. Uh, Real quick, story time, real quick. When I went to my first full moon party, I was taught about manifestation jars. In my manifestation jar, I put this prayer from 40 Money Mantras by Reverend Valerie Love. I put it in the manifestation jar with the pyrite stone. I hand wrote it. It was clear, it was see through, it was gold on the bottom. I put the vinegar in it, I dressed it up real cute. I put it in the cupboard because you don't empty it until the shift happens. Day one consciousness. I am the whole universe as an immortal being of infinite power, infinite love, and infinite wisdom. I come home to the truth of my being and know that I am an infinite, continuous, ever expanding stream of consciousness, manifesting as immense good, extreme riches in all desirable forms and experiences, infinite wealth, and supernatural surplus in every moment. For this, I am grateful. So mote it be. I've learned a lot of lessons and been in a lot of lessons and situations since then. Okay. Now, I have started accentuating curves and assassinating nation hips. I've already started my rough draft, excuse me, for book two. And it's called, uh, it's the series that I have endorsed by JLK. And it's called Wanderlust Freak Offs. Well, I started with this poem. Oh, it's delicious, baby. The whole book concept that I have for it, I didn't think it could get much harder than the first book that I wrote. I said, how am I going to make this any harder than the last book? Baby, I had no clue I had that much fire in me. But honey, just from, oh, I got 12 destinations aligned with 12 different voodoo, esoteric and voodoo cards, matched with 12 different planets with 12 international luxury locations. Oh, let's make all this work. Delicious. Okay. Yes, honey. This is called Allergic to Struggle. Unless Infinite Source drops in with a universal check, I'm keeping my energy on curriculums for the people. Books turn blueprint, knowledge that builds nations, classrooms not stages of survival, retreats not escapes from myself. Sanctuaries where artists perform with purpose, not compete for crumbs because I've seen it. The poet full of fire, still broke. The singer rich in soul, still silenced. Greatness grasping under lack of strategy, never stepping beyond their block to realize a global stage awaited them. The struggling, not thriving artist. I'm not auditioning for struggle. I'm not hustling for a maybe they'll like me. I'm not praying for a bag 10 years from now. For a 15-minute whisper in the wind, I looked, I watched, I got in the game. Now I'm rearranging galaxies. I'm allergic to struggle. That's my new concept. I at gatekeepers, pimps and cults dressed in platforms and promises, plantations in disguise, no masters, no temples cleaned by crooks or for crooks, no bodies sacrificed to build altars for ego, I roll exclusive. Aligned with the field, we build in whispers, then manifest in storms. I don't chase fame, I court wisdom. And for my loyalty, my commitment, my sacrifice, wisdom will pay me well. So much attention on her, so much devotion to divine alignment that universal checks run up on me and throw themselves at my feet. Thank you, Oshun, for the sweet water. Thank you, Oya, for the walk through the cemetery with the barons. Baron Samedi, Baron Lacroix, Baron Cemetery, and Mon Brigitte. Shango for justice. I learned to speak in the language of the dead with clarity and holy fire. Here's some scriptures for those who need them. Non canonical, uh, apocryphal, forbidden scriptures, the book of Enoch. I call you Enoch, the watcher scribe who walked with God, infinite source, and mapped the heavens. The Gospel of Thomas. I call you Didymus Thomas, twin of the Christ, keeper of the saying of Genosis. The Apocalypse of Adam, Gnostic. I call you Adam, first awake and bearer of divine memory before the fall. The Pistis Sophia, I call you Sophia, wisdom incarnate, plugged into chaos, risen into light. The Gospel of Mary Magdalene, I call you Mary, not harlot but herald, apostle to the apostles, first Gnostic. The Emerald Tablet of Hermes Trismegistus, I call you Hermes, scribe of thought, alchemist of spirit and matter. The Nag Hammadi Codices, I call you buried scrolls of light in the sands of Egypt, guardians of Genosis. All right. So that is the manifesto. I meant to put it in the last video, loves, but I forgot and remembered right after I had ended the video. So that's the poem, and those are the scriptures I thought of after I wrote that manifesto. Thank you for kicking it with me, love tubers. I greatly appreciate you, my loves. Mwah. Rest well, and I'll have part two tomorrow from that same video. I want to cover the 25-year-old virgin. I've got a plan for him too. All right. Have a lovely rest of your evening.